What up, world? This is Tony Recluse, and you're on my vlog. What up, world? This is Tony Recluse, and you are on my vlog. Welcome. So today, I know it's a story going viral. There's a waitress. She got tipped with an LOL, which it's laughing out loud. It's not lots of love. Definitely not feeling the love there, are you? So the reason why she's not feeling the love is because they had to wait an hour for their $123 meal of drinks and food. And they were just, they were fine about it up until they had to pay the bill. Then they were just cheap bastards, pretty much. So this is like a normal thing. That this happens more often than it should. If you're going to pay for $123 worth of food, you gotta tip. You gotta. These people that are serving you, they're trying to pay the bills. They're living a struggle. So, and this one in particular, this restaurant, they were paying $2.50 an hour plus tips because they could kind of get away with that. So when you think about it, like, it's like, what the hell? And sure, it's not the people's fault that these people get paid so little, but that's the reality of it. And at the same time, the waitress, well, yeah, the waitress could get another job and and let them have cake. No, you can't let her have cake because you just starved her ass. So what the hell? There's a simple rule of tipping. Tip whenever possible. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be talking as your financial advisor or anything because I'm living a struggle. But part of that is like, I tip whenever I can. And a perfect example recently, I took the airport bus in New York City trying to get to the Delta terminal. But Delta and JFK are a bit confusing because the Delta terminal, it's got, what do you call it? Well, it had a bunch of buses blocking the sign that said Delta, but it's at Terminal 2. You go into Terminal 2, you go through security, and then they put you on a shuttle from Terminal 2 to Terminal 4, which is where I would have ended up anyway. So, but I didn't know that. I just went in thinking like, it says T2, that doesn't mean Terminator 2. Oh shit, that's not Terminator 2, that's Terminal 2. So I yelled at the driver, like, yo, I'm supposed to be over at Terminal 2 as he's driving away. He stopped it, slams on a brake, pulls over to the right, lets me get my bag out the back, and, in this kind of situation, you got a tip. So I threw him like a 20. I would have threw him like a 5 or something, because that would have been reasonable, to throw him a 5. But I didn't have a $5 bill on me. It's not like I could go to some, hey, can you break a 20? No, everyone's in a hurry. So you just got to throw them the money, When you hit like a bunch of money on a scratch off, I always tip. Unless I buy it out of a little box. And who are you going to tip? The person that didn't, the machine. So anyway, waitress makes $2.50 an hour. So that hour she spent dealing with these guests, being nice to them, even though obviously they're freaking jerk-offs, she got $2.50 for that hour of work. And sure, maybe like she'll get a generous tip along the line somewhere, I don't know. There's been times where I've had terrible service in restaurants. There was a time when I was in Hawaii and I waited an hour for, it was like a burger and fries with cheese and gravy. It was something pretty simple, right? And, I was like, what the hell's taking? I was fuming. I was really starting to fume. And I was just like, just give me the check. That's all I like. When I finally got my food, I was just, because it's like you're waiting and you're waiting, and it's like, when's it gonna get here? I got shit to do. Now it wasn't like I was in a fancy restaurant type of thing, because then you got time. You're gonna you should be taking your time and enjoying yourself, enjoy the ambience and whatever. No, this was a place just grab a quick burger and then go. And that didn't happen. There was no quick burger. It took forever. And sure, one of the waitresses called out, and I get that. And she wasn't like being rude to me or anything, but it did seem like she was avoiding my table. And eventually, I said, I just got my burger. I was like, just give me the check. And I tipped her like the minimal that I could tip, and still like not feel like I'm some jerk off, But it's like, just tip a little bit. If tip 10% if it's really bad service. It's like, and bust out the calculator if you have to. Like I said, that was $22 for like, I think it was 18%, so maybe it would have been $10 if you really felt that bad about it. So, I don't know. Oh yeah, plus most of these waitresses, they don't have health care either. So keep that in mind. So if they do get injured or whatever, they're pretty much screwed. And then nowadays they have to pay a check at the end of the year out of their tax return and pay money out for not having health insurance. So you're getting fined for not having the money to pay for something that you're going to be screwed because you don't have it. So that's always fun. So I don't know. It's very simple. Just tip. Just a tip. That's all I'm talking about. If you can't afford to pay $120 for food and to pay another $20 for a check, you should have a barbecue behind your house. It's really that simple. You get a bunch of people together, you hang out, and just have some beers. And you know what? No one has to tip, whatever. And you just make it all casual. You don't have to act all, whatever. So anyway, on that note, if you're confused, tip wherever you can. I mean, you even have to tip when you go to church. Like, wow, that was a good sermon. I'll put another like $5-6 in there. You know what I'm saying? He made a good point here. Wasn't no drive-through service. So yeah, you throw some extra money in the pot, while you're at church or whatever. Tip the homeless guy that opens the door for you when you're going into Grand Central Station. I don't know if they still do that. They might have cleaned it up a lot. But I remember back in the day, I'd go through Grand Central Station, and then there'd be homeless people that open doors. And I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, here's a couple bucks, So, yeah, spread the love, spread the money, and that's all I'm saying. Anyway, y'all have a good day. If you like the video, check out more on my YouTube channel. That's Tony Recluse. Check out the Recluse Cast, my podcast I just started, and check out my blog, risingrecluse.com, and Tony Recluse at what is it? Twitter, at Twitter, and everywhere else. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Peace, and yeah, have a beer.